Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our good friends from S.A. Prum Winery from Germany, the Mosel, were in to see us, and this is the older of the Prum estates, J.J. Prum, being, well, maybe more famous among wine collectors, but among wine drinkers, S.A. Prum equally as well known, especially with their entry-level wines, the 2013 Essence and the Plum Blue Cabinet. It's amazing the value you can find in Germany today. These are wines that will age gracefully for decades in your cellar. It is amazing the Riesling varietal, and Germany's over 50% Riesling. There's not many countries in the world that can claim that over half the grapes they grow are of one varietal. Well, New Zealand is a little bit more grape-centric. I think it's 65% Sauvignon Blanc. But Riesling is truly magical here, and you really get the minerality from the soils. You have a wonderful sweet, tart balance in these wines, and they are great with food. I don't know why we don't sell much more Riesling here in South Florida. Hot climate. They're lower alcohol wines. You can drink more of them. And they've got screw caps now on most of these wines. We love the screw cap. You don't have to pull the car over to open the bottles up. We started with this blue cabinet here, and this wine spends several months on the lees and stainless to give a little added richness. It's got a lovely fresh peach and apple fruit, lime, citrus, hints of that flinty, minerally notes. Only classified vineyards go into here. 10 to 12 grams of residual, so not very sweet, but you still get that lovely richness on the palate and a bright acidity to finish things off. Very good wine at $21. The 14 Essence, a little bit muted on the nose this afternoon from different vineyard sites. They purchased some fruit for this label. I don't know why they didn't show it first, because definitely a little lighter than the blue. Maybe because the alcohol or the sugar level was a little less. I don't know. But a good example of an entry-level Riesling here. And then the Prum Weyliner Saunier Riesling Cabinet. Wow, really bright bouquet here. This 2011 vintage, apricots, green apples, 70, 80-year-old ungrafted vines. And this wine's got 44 grams of sugar in it, man. Quite a bit there. And that petrol and slate note that you get from Riesling. A little bit of a honeyed character coming out as this wine opens up. A lovely creamy texture on the tongue. A good hint of minerality, that petrol and honeyed character lasting through the finish. Excellent juice at $26.75. And then the 14 Weyliner Saunier Spätlese Großelagen. And the Großelagen is a new classification for Grand Cru and for the sweeter wines. And this wine has a very unique bouquet. It's almost like opening up a pack of Marlboro Red cigarettes when you put your nose in there. It has this cigarette tobacco-like note on a smoky component. That blue slate maybe having something to do with that. 70, 80-year-old ungrafted vines here in a different vineyard site, though. That honey character coming out in this wine also on the second day, but this wine's got luscious forward fruit. That's peach and green apple. Very clean and focused. That sweet tart character to the finish. Long and refreshing at $38.25. Excellent juice as well. That's what we had to drink with our friends from S.A. Prum. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.